The AI agent scene has felt like a messy street brawl for months. New contenders jump in every week shouting "I do everything," and then promptly gas out before the first round is over. And yet, out of nowhere yesterday, a serious heavyweight stepped through the ropes. Deep Agent AbACUS AI's brand new generalist that lives inside Chat LLM. Teams, I've been dissecting the launch footage for the past day, and look, this thing isn't another demoware quick fix. It's more like plugging a full stack teammate straight into your browser. Here's the setup. Chat LLM already acts as a single dashboard over 23 different language models: GPT-40 Mini for nuanced reasoning, Claude 3 Sonnet for verbose drafting, Gemini Pro 2.5 for code hints, DeepSeek version 3.1 when you need ultra-resize autocomplete, Grok for lightning retrieval, Llama when you want open weights, the whole zoo. On top of that, AbACUS ships Code LLM and IDE extension that feels like Cursor after a quadruple espresso, and App LLM, a one-click generator for web or iOS apps. Deep Agent lands on that foundation, so when you launch an agent, run it can silently route parts of the job to whichever model excels: Grok for search, GPT-4 planning, DeepSeek for TypeScript without you babysitting the handoffs. Pricing is refreshingly sane for $10 a month. You get Chat LLM Teams plus 2 full Deep Agent tasks. Think of a task as one end-to-end mission, regardless of how many subtasks hide inside a higher throughput Pro tier is slated to roll out roughly a week from now, but the entry plan already costs less than a movie ticket. That fee also unlocks a slick perk during each run. You can tap Show Computer and watch a sandboxed Chrome instance materialize, complete with a Linux-style terminal pane. It's basically pair programming with a synthetic coworker who narrates every click and curl command. Of course, great power plus fuzzy instructions equals chaos, so AbACUS posted a cheat sheet of prompt hygiene rules. Step 1. Describe the task in crisp conversational language. No need for pseudocode, just specifics. Step 2. Front load any follow-up answers, dates, format, style choices so the agent doesn't waste cycles interrogating you. Step 3. Name your output if you want a PDF, say export as PDF. If you prefer a live HTML site, call it out up front. The tighter that opener, the faster the agent rockets to the finish line, and the fewer minutes you burn of your 2-tack allowance. All right, now let's walk through the highlight reel. AbACUS dropped during launch because these runs show just how broad the skill set is without leaning on gimmicks. One clip hands Deep Age in a single sentence. Brief: create and solve a Sudoku puzzle, then publish it as an interactive web app. What follows is a blur. The agent spins up a React scaffold, auto-generates a clean 9x9 board, codes a backtracking solver in TypeScript, pipes Tailwind for styling bundles with VIT and hot serves. The result: the finished page lets you click any cell, flags conflicts in red, and even offers a hint toggle that reveals the next logical move. No copy pasted GitHub gists, no clunky frame. It's full source code written on the fly. In another run, the agent is pointed at a Teams Jira Cloud endpoint and asked for a weekly issue dashboard. It authenticates via OTH Yanks JSON for the last 7 days and dumps counts into Plotly, charts bugs in red, features in blue, chores in gray. The agent then stitches those charts into a single page site, adds a text search box for ticket IDs, and deploys the bundle on an AbACUS staging URL from. Here's the Jira link to shareable dashboard. Clocks under 5 minutes, and you can actually hover each bar for exact ticket numbers. Travel Planning sometimes feels like the final. An automated frontier yet deep agent tackles it head-on, one recording hands. It's 7-day luxury trip to Bali for 2 adults in late June, boutique hotels, private driver's scuba on Nusa Penida, sunrise trek on Mount Batur, daily costs, PDF itinerary the agent fans across half a dozen booking API scraps current room rates in Seminyak and Ubud Logs Ferry. Timmets bundles WhatsApp numbers for local guides, then compiles a spectacular day-by-day document, embedded maps, cost breakdown tables, even weather averages for each local. Anyone who's lost a weekend to Expedia tabs knows how absurd that time save is. Corporate folks still live and die by PowerPoint, so the next demo is telling the brief, create a slide presentation comparing GPT-40 Mini Claude 3 Sonnet Gemini Pro 2.5 and DeepSeek version 3.1 on MMLU GSM 8K and inference speed. Deep Agent scrapes the latest academic leaderboards, snaps the score tables, drafts 25 ultra clean slides, plants speaker notes with disclaimers about context windows and temperature settings, and exports both a Google Slides link and a downloadable FPTX. I've seen entire analytics team spend days handcrafting that kind of deck. Tech writers, brace yourselves. Another run asks for a detailed technical report on multi-component protocol MCP pitfalls in distributed systems, complete with citations, diagrams, and Rust code samples the agent scour RSK for anything post December 2024. Summarizes 3 new papers, generates sequence diagrams in plant UML, writes compile ready Rust snippets demonstrating race conditions, and stitches the lot into a PDF complete with table of contents and working hyperlinks, all delivered in roughly that time it takes to brew a French press. A lighter showcase tells the agent launch a book club web app with pastel gradients where users can RSVP vote on next month's pick and chat in a simple thread. Deep Agent scaffolds an XGS front-end, drops in Superbase for a storage, builds a voting component using optimistic updates, wires a chat box with live WebSocket push and pushes a deploy link. It even slips in a dark mode flag triggered by CSS variables, the sort of UX polish you'd normally add in Sprint 2. Email remains the productivity tax we all pay, so the final recorded run gives the agent control of a Gmail workspace and says review yesterday's inbox. Summarize threads needing response draft. Follow-ups, queue them for 0900 tomorrow. Deep Agent parses message bodies, tallies 6 outstanding conversations, whips up polite replies in your tone, schedules the sends and returns a bulleted digest of total emails processed, minutes saved, and a sentiment score for each drafted message. In short, inbox 0 as a service. A common thread across every clip is transparency. The show computer view means you can literally watch the browser open, Safari, books online, or Eventbrite view network calls, see NPM. Install scrolling by and drop in. If a capture blocks progress when an endpoint rate limits, the agent logs the error, pauses and waits for a hint, new token, longer, back off before proceeding. That ability to supervise keeps Deep Agent from feeling like a black box that silently fails. There are practical guardrails as well. 2 runs per month on the base plan means you're forced to craft surgical prompts instead of shotgun attempts, and because 1 run can chain 20 substeps, research code slide deck email, you can squeeze a shocking amount of work into each allocation. If